What's going on? It's your boy Killer OG Kush back at it again tonight with some more KOTOR 2 content. We finished up a few little things offline just because they were going to be a pain in the ass and involved us sitting there waiting for our character to heal a little bit and fighting droids with some of our side characters that we really just don't use. So that was fun. We got through it, used a lot of grenades, silly tactics like literally peeking a corner, and like our shots would be able to just get around the corner, but the other opponents would hit the corner. It was funny, but we got it done. And yeah, we're pretty much jumping into KOTOR, where we left off when we were playing off stream, which we had just finished up a bunch of stuff. What is going on? There we go. We had just finished up a bunch of stuff on let's see if it freezes. Is it gonna freeze? On Nar Shaddaa. So we had to go back to the, I want to say it's called like the Citadel or some shit, I don't know, some planet, and talk to the customs officer or whatever he is about their fuel problem. Tell him I found a guy. Granted, my guy is a crime boss, but I mean, fuel's fuel. So they're set on that. We finished up that quest at this point. Now we're gonna head back to the ship, and we're gonna get off this tub. So I think we go back around this way. Yeah, we gotta get to the Ebon Hawk, and then we're gonna bounce and go to Onderon. That'll be where we pick up the rest of our missions. But heading over to the docks, gonna get in the Ebon Hawk, and then head over to Onderon and start getting some of that stuff done there. Mediocre X, appreciate the like, my dude. Thank you very much for the support. Cool little forklift. I wish I could drive it. Little. But alas, we cannot drive the forklift. Right. We also got a few more party members since the last time we were live.
I don't understand why you won't let
our
me
assassin
take a
droid
look.
HK.
I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag. I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Just ignore him and let's get to work.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Yeah, so we got the HK droid, we got the coal black floating Sith droid, we got Hamhar, basically a Wookiee. But you don't get out of the way, Hamhar. Thank you. Jackass. Handmaiden's still naked over here. Why that girl doesn't put some damn clothes on. Getting for my lady. Where you at, girl? Where you at?
My life for yours. I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Wow. What's up, dude? Oh,
It's good.
yeah, it's G for good.
Keep the case.
Got the little man playing Gary's Mod in the background. Taking his first steps into gaming. Alright, Onderon, here we come. Yeah, sorry guys. What's with this shit? Excuse me, guys.
At the bus.
Glad I got it figured out at this point. We're just gonna do window capture check because this thing is tripping, bro. Does not want to stay working right. Game capture. Hello. Hell's going on? Hell's going on? I think we broke it. We broke it, chat.
Well, this is Onderon.
Well,
Looks
well,
like there's a
never
long
mind.
line to get into the ISIS
We're
starport.
back.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here
Chris
in
Last,
orbit,
appreciate the share
and
and
again
the
on the
like.
planet
Appreciate it,
below.
my dude.
I
Appreciate
guess this
it.
blockade is a symptom of larger
On
problems
our way to
on Onderon.
Onderon.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk.
At the bus.
I was told to expect your arrival.
At
I
the
don't know your
bus.
business on Onderon, but it ends here.
Go, Remy, now. Go! What? What did you do that? You hit the guy.
The Ebon Hawk.
Yep, that's my
I was told
Ebon
to expect
Hawk.
your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it is.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Get out. Sorry.
Hello?
Hi.
No. Here we go. I think the... Oh, no. I'm supposed to destroy these damn things. I can't even see. What the fuck is this thing? All of this thing. Well. Let it go, man. I think we got all 6. That was a lot harder to control than I was planning for.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
We'll do it. Put us down on it. Old man playing. Say hi. Oh no, here we go. That might have actually crashed this time. Shit. I'll have it back up here in a second, chat.
Yes, I made like the train. It crashed. No. No.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us...
All right. Oh, don't get this. That should be a corrupted save. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, I think the save's corrupted. Fuck. Fuck. And because that's the most recent auto save, I think the other save is kind of far back. Fuck. God damn it, chat. Fuck, dude. Hopefully it doesn't do it again, because if it does it again, that's gonna be a wrap. I don't have the time to sit here and waste all this time watching me do the same thing over and over again, for this game wants to be silly. Stocks. All these conversations again. And come on.
I don't understand why you won't let me take a look. If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
We've seen it all, chat. We've seen it all. We're skipping it. Moving on. Alright, let's get to the bridge. Let's set course for Onderon. I gotta try to fix that fucking droid right now. Here we go. going on, Mom?
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in orbit, and again on the planets below.
I guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon. Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can out...
Alright. Let's hope it doesn't freeze up.
I can't keep us in one piece much longer. Sorry to spoil your fun, but we've got to land now. I'm gonna put us down on that jungle moon.
Cool. Corrupted save chat. I'm glad we have 1 billion saves. Been pretty good about saving recently. After a few major screw-ups, you start to figure out that saving is probably the best way to go instead of trying to rely on an auto-save that's probably not going to happen. Sick.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts. It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target. Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is Duxon, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
Well, the space battle's still going on overhead. Since they were so eager to use our hull for target practice, I doubt they're just gonna forget us. Well, I don't like it. Onderon is about as far from the core as you can get and still be in the Republic. But even out here, the locals have heard of us.
We're lucky I was able to find this place to land. Looks like something has cleared away the jungle in a few spots around here.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for... We should explore our surroundings.
Something? Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Oh, wow.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were...
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. He fought here once, and there are things here he must see.
He fought here? Why didn't he say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Alright. Get out there and be somebody. Still can't bring my boo. This is some bullshit. Let's bring her. I don't know who's the best at security in my group. Yeah, that old bat doesn't seem to want to die now all of a sudden, so. Sure is a failsafe. Not great. Textures are being weird, but whatever.
Ratio achieved.
Oh, Mandalorian's here somewhere. Cat's about to come out there and fuck him up, man.
Switching
Get him,
to
kitty.
combat mode.
Long neck. Long neck.
I will use this one.
Switching to combat mode.
I played this when I was a kid. I don't know what the heck that thing is.
Switching to combat mode. Engaging. Assassination protocol initiated.
Choke them out. Oh, this is just another way. He'd have been hot. Alright, cool. At least now we know. Activate super speed and run the other way. This thing had a grenade on it. What the hell? Was it like shoved up its anus? Computer's fake.
Got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Let's end this.
Eaten away by the jungle. Even if it was repaired, you would need to access the computer that controls it to get it operational again. Roger that. Just choke the life out of these creatures. Almost look like red robes. Even strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, charisma. Let's just see what they look like. Yeah, they're red. It's kind of neat, I guess. Probably go with the warrior ones just because they're based on strength, which is
yes,
what they're all about. Strength. Her the wisdom robes. Give her a shield 2. Give her some wisdom exchange. Dexterity, computers, emotions. I assume whatever my guy's wearing is probably better. Reflex package, persuade, charisma. She doesn't really need persuade or charisma. Honestly, I'll just forget that. Plasma torch, fibrous sword. That sword I gave her a while ago is still the best sword there is for her. And the 8's a disruptor. Alright. You know what's wrong with it. Spec towards our droid dependent. Lots of skeletons. Maybe they're Mandalorians? Question mark? They know that they're just to be an asshole.
this shall not stop us long.
Remote droids that I can't seem to fix. 100%. Detonator drones? What the fuck? Pretty extra.
Orbital fighting just ended. That Colonel Tobin stirred up a Minox nest when he took a shot at us. I'm still working on the repairs, and I have to take down some systems, including sensors. So you have to do without me for a while. I know, you're crushed.
At least he knows we hate him, yeah.
Fallen.
Foresight. Bounty hunter is waiting for us. I guess.
Donos emeragith. Manara chi drunta sa inchobit. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sukun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu in kosoracha. Taranamo sibu and dasarans. Crema sukun ratun.
Force mask. Yeah, they're identical. You can give Freya.
What is it?
I got you, present Freya. What? You want like some muffins? I'll give you some muffins. Muffins? Well, that's all I'm giving you. Yes. What do you think you want?
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to Duxon. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Rude. Rude. Oh, second chat. Not your first playthrough, I assume. Yeah, no, I used to play, back in the day, like when it first came out on Xbox. I played it several times. It's been a few years since I've actually done, like, a serious playthrough, and by a few years, I mean, probably close to, like, 10, but yeah, I still remember a lot of it, just because I had played through it so many times when I was a kid, plus Star Wars is probably one of my favorite series. Yeah, it's pretty badass. How's your night going, man? Doing anything fun on this Friday night? Oh yeah, lectures for class. That does not sound very fun, but you know, furthering education's always a good move.
Diagnostic? For some reason, I cannot fire. Obvious statement. This was
Yeah, I'm thinking
not
of going to
anticipated.
school for like
I am attempting to access
become
my
an electrician or something
systems,
like that.
and I cannot. Alarmed embarrassment. If this gets back to the other units, we will be decommissioned.
Yeah, facts. I've always told people who are like you know, doing something crazy like that with their life, it's like you're kind of sacrificing the time to go do like quote unquote fun things because you're always working to make the money. But then it's like once you're in like your quote unquote golden years and you've got like, you know, 50, 60 years old and you've done a, you know, hard life's work or whatever, saved up money, then you can actually relax as opposed to everybody else who hits 50 and 60, you know, working normal jobs, having no real savings. And I mean, 401k is going to be like maybe the only thing you can fall back on because I think Social Security is going to be gone in a few years anyway. Yeah, it's definitely a good investment to work as hard as you can while you're young. I'm in only 30s and I haven't exactly been great in my life yet, but it's never too late to do something. That's what I keep telling myself. So I'm gonna be going to do something soon as far as electrician school or something. HK Droid just stands back there and watches me fight all of his friends. There's less and less people applying for college courses. It could be because of going into a trade and not just... Yeah, honestly, trades are probably where it's most lucrative unless you go to college for like, you know, medicine or law or something that never is going to go away. Problem is like a lot of younger people will go to school for you know, like, I don't know, stupid studies, things that don't really further you in life, you know, like, not to say that there isn't, like, an importance to gender studies, but I don't think majoring in it for school is going to get you any major, like, I don't know, any major feat in life. Not to say there's anything wrong with those studies, it's just, I don't know. If a person's parents didn't finish college, there's a 90% chance that they don't even finish their associates within 6 years. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, sounds about right. I mean, my mom didn't do anything in school or anything like that, so, I mean, I probably could, if I put my mind to it, go and do something like, you know, bigger with college, but I think something like a trade that pays well, at least like 100K a year eventually, is like my goal. And I mean, with inflation and everything, by the time I get my thing done with electrical school, it's like five-year degree or something like that, or apprenticeship rather. It's not a degree, it's an apprenticeship. You have to like pretty much go out there and get paid like $15 an hour or whatever the hell to do a bunch of hard work for 5 years, and then eventually you'll get your full certificate, and then you can be like, you know, leading jobs and making like big money. So I mean, it's gonna be a long road, but like I was saying, working hard now and just putting in the hours and everything like that is going to be worth it in the long run, so that way when I'm older I can just kind of relax and not have to worry about money so much, because I will have saved money and been smarter.
Hold it right there. We've got you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't
believe
usually
it.
let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here? Why does everyone except Mandalorians hold grudges after battle? We were both tested, and your side proved more formidable. We honor you for it.
Yeah, money buys happiness in the sense that we're not always worried about this. Yeah, a lot of people say like money doesn't buy happiness, but I mean having some kind of financial stability definitely can allow you to do other things that would make you happy. I mean, if you're struggling for money and homeless, I mean, you can't really do anything that's going to make you happy because you're worried about getting a leftover hamburger from a trash can. You know, it's like you kind of need money to get somewhere in life, so it's one of those things where it may not buy you physical happiness, but it can buy you the time to be able to do the things that make you happy, if you ask me. That's a real fact, and it actually caps out around 120,000 because you don't really need any more than that as a single individual. Yeah, I mean 120,000 a year is, yeah, that's plenty of money. I can't imagine that you would need more than that unless you're like shooting to buy mansions, and I don't have those aspirations. If I had like a nice 2-bedroom apartment for me and my son, I'm good. Or even a house at some point is the goal, I guess, but yeah.
If we were planning to, you left. We have.
This may.
No one enters the camp without an escort. Try it, and you'll have to get through us. We've got no orders to fight you, but we will defend ourselves. Looks like there'll be...
Lord, it's popping off. Heal, Kreia. Heal. You're influencing your companion. Taking it. I'm actually not. I've been pretty much an asshole the entire time. Most of the companions who aren't dark side already do the The ones that are dark side, I try to be like middle ground with them so it doesn't influence it in any direction. Really. I know that there's the ability to turn some of them dark side and also get them to be Jedi. I just haven't been doing all my moves that fast.
Will not stop us for long.
If you ask me, it's a lot of work and knowing exactly what combinations to influence and where I could look up a guide and make sure I do it right. I mean, I already have a guide for certain things that elude me, because even then I have to like scroll for ages just to find the right mission or whatever I'm on. But yeah, back in the day I remember turning a lot of them into dark side Jedi and having like a whole squad of them, but at this point I'll probably just have the one Sith chick that came onto my ship, and maybe if I'm lucky, get Hanar, because I think Hanar can be a Jedi if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong.
That isn't enough. You're completely surrounded, Jedi. You will follow me now.
Hopefully they don't hold grudges in battle, you know, lols. Just like wrecked three or four other people already. They'll be fine. They won't hold a grudge, right, chat? Surely not. There's a mod that can change his class into a Jedi class, but I don't know if you can do that originally. Yeah, that makes sense. So what was it? Handmaiden for sure, you could influence. What's her face is already pretty much like she's riding that gray area line where she's just trying to get rid of everybody from being a Force user.
So you're the one
like
that picked
wipe
a fight
out the
with my
Force from the galaxy.
Sensors also pick up your battle in space. You've had a pretty busy day. That ends now. No more fighting in our camp. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
You don't say.
Mandalore is the name
It's
we
my
give to
all-time
our
favorite game
leader.
character. because of
Becoming
the
Mandalore is the greatest honor any Mandalorian could aspire to. When our
She
leader
thinks that the
falls
light
in
and the
battle,
dark side are both
most worthy
destroying the
takes his
whole
place.
galaxy
So
into
even though
chaos,
your
and
army
that the world
killed our
would be better
leader,
off without
it was only
the
a matter
Force,
of time
basically.
before we chose someone new.
I'm a firm believer that there should be a balance of the Force, and the rule of two for the Sith is very appropriate. And if the Jedi weren't so close-minded and got complacent, they could have had like a pretty decent foothold as the light side of the Force. But that's the thing that I guess Kreia or whatever is always saying, is that there's always going to be some junction where like one side overthrows the other for a time and it causes chaos throughout the galaxy one way or another. So I mean, I see the argument to be made that her philosophy in general would be better. It's almost like saying disarming all the nukes in the world would be better off for everybody, you know? Because to some degree, I mean, that's kind of, you know, equivalent. I mean, all the Jedis and all the Sith are the reason why planets burn and all this other shit. And, I mean, pretty much, overall, she'll lose the battle to win the war. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And, I mean, she is so, like, aligned with the gray side, it's ridiculous, because there's times where she'll make, like, these cold, calculated decisions, and then times where she'll be, like, more light side, like, you didn't have to do that, why'd you do that? And it's just like, why do you care, lady? Like, your backlog of fuck shit that you've done is kind of crazy. Like, the fact that you're even judging, you know, me and my actions is kind of hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, at some point, maybe in the future, I'll go back through and I'll be more meticulous with trying to influence people to either do one way or the other, get everybody light side or get everybody dark side. But, yeah, I mean, at this point, we're already halfway through the game. I've already pretty much fucked up a lot of the relationships. So, I mean, I probably could maybe salvage some of it, but I'm all about the long game. Yeah, I feel that. I probably could, like, fix some of the relationships, but like you said, it would be at a pretty big sacrifice to my dark side at this point. Every time I did anything, like, even remotely nice on accident, it would bump that thing way back up. Like, the gain to get back to the light side is so fast, you don't have to do very much. Now, a mod where you could just be ultimately evil all the time, no matter what decision you make, that would be cool, because then you could use, like, all the influences without them actually influencing your light side or dark side. And yeah, I guess that's what you're pretty much saying. Yeah. You can even edit their influence? Oh. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then I'll look for that mod, and then I can just edit their influence at this point. Obviously, the ideal way and the more, like, appealing way for you guys would be to do it the long, like you're saying, the long game.
So it's I make occasional trips to ISIS for information and
save,
supplies.
editor,
If you want to go
KSE.
with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Right there, son, be damned. What a freaking frack. Filter, save editor. If it's not on Steam, it's on a community website. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I doubt I'll get far enough to finish the game off tonight, so by the next stream of this, which either will be one of the nights after work this weekend, because I work all day, every day this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I get off. Excuse me. I get off kind of late, like 10 o'clock ish. So sometimes I'll hop on and play, but it might be Call of Duty. I switch between a bunch of different games and kind of a variety streamer of sorts. Right now, doing this really because we're waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. Already pre-ordered it and everything, so. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I have a kid, so usually when I put him to sleep during the week for school, he goes to bed at like 9:30, and then I stay up until like 2 or 3 sometimes, streaming, playing, whatever, getting some dad time. Yeah, I've played 3, and I've seen gameplay of 2. Never played 1, never actually played 2. But they're solid games. They remastered, I think, 2 recently, and I heard good things about it.
I don't travel with anyone I'm not sure of. You look capable, but ISIS can be a dangerous place. If you want to travel on my shuttle, I want to make sure you aren't going to be a liability.
That's what I see on a bunch of friends in D2. I knew it was an old game. Yeah, it's graphic-wise may not be the greatest, but it's kind of like this game. The lore and everything is worth putting up with some of the graphical, you know, what we call shortcomings, I guess. And even then, with the texture pack, this game looks loads better than it did.
Figure it out yourself. Ask around.
God damn it.
There is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be detonated
they
before
just
anybody comes
remastered the whole thing, so a bunch of people are probably hopping on it for like the first time in a long time. Kind of like I didn't know that they had all these mods out for this game until I was watching like lore videos and stuff. Appreciate the follow, V-Flip. Yeah, I was watching lots of lore videos on like Sith Lords and all this other stuff, and I just was like, oh, I'm gonna go play some KOTOR 2, run through it as a Sith, and then I saw there was a bunch of stuff in the community thing for mods, so messed around with those. Saw there was a whole expansion for the Sith, like the missing Sith stuff that they removed from the game before it was released. So I'm excited to get to that point. I think a lot of that stuff's going to be on, was it Korriban? So we're just working our way to Korriban, really. See this new content, beat the game, and then probably play a lot of Call of Duty until Diablo comes out. Are you going to blow up?
We were trying to uncover the entrance to a hidden cache of old Mandalorian equipment. The explosives should be easy to... I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space...
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of ranked. Too bad my shield goes down when I was on
but what's left might still be too much for you.
Can you guess my secondary? Let me guess, is it a knife? Are you one of the run knifing shield guys? Oh, an RPG, oh god. Gross. It's all good. Restock with smoke, oh god. You're an animal, sir. Thank god I can life. So what is a life support pack? Treat injury, single use. The life support pack contains. Droid's life support packs heal 30 vitality points plus. Maybe you're regretting that I fell in. Get into my smoke and I have pillow pop. I can't. Jeez. Honestly, I haven't run into too many people doing that, so it's not too big of a deal. I've seen people doing a lot of RPG stuff, but not so much the riot shield. They just run a RPG as their secondary, and when they can't get a kill, they just start shooting RPGs at where like the zones are. Like if they know that there's people on it, they'll just shoot it at it, and most of the time get a kill. Because the zones are so small, if you're in it trying to play the objective, you're gonna get blown up. Chemical X. I'm gonna go with these. And she can make a ton of stuff, Jesus. I already have them plat, so I play medic on Cyber. Jesus Christ. Jeez. Yeah, I've been messing around in ranked, but I honestly haven't I've been working on some like gold gun skins, trying to get like some platinum skins, but I only just started getting real serious about it a few months ago with season 2. I mean, I played season 1, but I was doing it for like DMZ and stuff like that. So now I'm kind of jumping into the more competitive multiplayer aspect. But I was taking a little break for the last few days just because it was raising my blood pressure. Not literally, but I was just getting a little annoyed with it. So I played that. You can't just level the weapon that you use. Oh yeah. Yeah, you have to level up a ton of weapons to get all the attachments and all that other crap. I did a lot of that through like DMZ leveling weapons. I didn't really care for just because the AI are a little bit easier to fight against, and it all counts XP wise. And then I mean, I'm not bad with aim anyway, so I just built them to have very little recoil, whatever guns I was working on. And sniping, I was a natural at in that anyway. Like that's my bread and butter. I would say is like mid to long range sniping. I'm pretty good at. I'm not like quick scoping McGee, but like I can shoot people out of cars long distance and pull off some pretty nasty shots. Getting better with close range because of the competitive.
What do you want?
Oh my god. Fine. Guess I can't go up there. Yeah, I'm getting better with close range competitive gameplay because I've been using a lot of like submachine guns and ARs and stuff, meta builds for competitive ranked. Supposed to ask around or some bullshit.
What do you want? You won't get a fight from me. We've been ordered to let you have free pass. I'm Kix, the new quartermaster. If a Mandalorian needs something, they come to me. Mandalore's ordered me to let you have access to our supplies, including some military. It's not free, though. You can pay with credits or trade in some of your gear.
Allergies are going crazy. The pollen count's probably ridiculous right now. I don't even know. Florida's always got a little pollen though. Alright. Let's see what this douche nozzle have to sell. I don't know. Instead of telling me, just show me, asshole. Alright, yeah, I'm dying when I walk outside. Yeah, it's not a. I hate allergies. Shit sucks. Not a fan. Didn't see any sword. Mandalorian Ripper. Ew. Bennett in stock. Inventory. Buy a few of these just for the hell of it. I got some life support shits anyhow. I think I can like win a melee combat or some bullshit over here.
The Mandalorian.
So you're the Jedi of the camp I'm talking about, or are you planning to planning on exploring the jungles to the south?
I'm Zarga. I instruct our raw Mandalorian recruits in the ways of discipline and battle. I sent one of my warriors, Kumas, into the jungle. It's been 3 days, and I want you to bring back his corpse and his survival pack. Good point. I don't want his body, just his equipment. Field strip the corpse and bring the gear back. Do as you will, but you won't impress anyone here by scavenging through the jungle for the gear of our fallen brothers.
Oh no, I won't. I won't make him happy. Fuck off. Just kidding. Real. Don't care. What the hell you doing, man?
Every Mandalorian dedicates himself to honor and loyalty. The duty of Mandalore
is to focus our efforts to increase our strength and power. I am fortunate since not only can I fight, but I can also maintain and repair the machines of war. Every time my machines are used in battle, part of the honor is mine. This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task. I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old. I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Your space battle may have attracted unwanted attention, and our shuttle's sensors can't cover the whole moon. Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success. If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structure's behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Alright. I have one on hand, and I think I know for sure is we need a new phase converter. Let's try.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it. That's a problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth. They're vermin, and no challenge for a Mandalorian. Since they provide no sport, we ignore them.
Makes no sense. So you need what they ate, but you refuse to hunt them because they're not a challenge. Like, what?
Just gut every Canox you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts. Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Alright, so I gotta go kill some Canax or Canax or
We've called,
I
but
don't
what?
know.
Optimal activity ratio achieved.
This shall not...
noticed those didn't have it in it.
Focus.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Go back over here and check out this other little offshoot. I have a feeling it's probably not it's like a dead end or something, maybe. I could be wrong. Right.
Accuracy ratio achieved.
The beam lens emitter for the lightsaber parts department. Frickin' crack. Aw.
What is it?
I think I got you a present, lady.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous. I am a Mandalorian. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout. Pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
Interjection. Master, this is one of those rare times when you make my behavioral module glow.
Good to hear it. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it. I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
What happened to Lan?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canucks.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's him! Get him!
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
Do more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
I will silence this one.
One second, chat. 1 second. Just 1 second, chat. Yep. That's funny, she can still use the force and stuff with her stump.
Prejudice set to maximum.
kind of been that way. So we'll just go here.
That explosion has stirred many life forms in the area. Fighting is undoubtedly imminent.
I'll slaughter them like animals.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Combat mode.
Jesus Christ. Interesting. Well, I don't see the loot option. Is there a loot option? Any of these guys? No? Okay. Great, what are you doing with yourself? You have fucking healing abilities. Jesus, lady. Come on now. Look that out here. Sitting here struggle busting it, meanwhile she's got healing abilities.
Ready to serve.
What are you doing with yourself? Surely he won't get blown up because you gotta be kidding me right now. Wow. You're just like the worst assassin droid ever, huh? Worst assassin droid ever. Maybe I can recover them? Probably not. I'm probably just gonna get blown up. Yep. Alright, well, we tried. There. I don't know what any of that means, but what are they doing, man? They follow me? Oh my god. Got an army of robots. Sith power what? Sith power gauntlet strength. What am I currently using? Dexterity, oh, we'll go with strength. Sith power gauntlet. What does my constitution have to be? 12? Like, what is my constitution these days? Jesus Christ. If not 12. When in doubt, lightsaber it out. Sith War Sword. Cool. Cool. Boxes for days. Impossible. Nothing is impossible. The power of friendship. Alright guys. Let's see. Interesting. Okay.
Fallen.
Optimal ratio achieved.
You guys were feeling way loud.
Optimal ratio achieved. Optimal ratio achieved.
Fair. Oh, interesting. I don't know how we're supposed to get into the weird locked gray boxes. Let's say impossible. I thought nothing was impossible. Thought nothing was impossible, chat. The power of friendship. Explosive situation. You've blown up the entrance to the explosive charges, agitated the wildlife in the dark. I blew it up, but a lot of good that did. Is there something I'm missing? Small second, chat. Kill them all before hitting, as mentioned. Alright, so there's nothing left to do with that. Well, the containers just aren't. You can't. This is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and hit a save real quick. Stupid happens. Known for stupid shit happening to us on this channel. That's for sure. What the fuck?
A moment. That beast there. Do you see it? The force flows even through these simple creatures. If you empty your mind, you may be able to feel its thoughts. They aren't fully formed. Basic instincts, primal urges, every breath dominated by the needs of the moment. Good. Beasts can be easier to affect than other sentients, but you must bridge the gap between what distinguishes us and them. You feel its thoughts? Like a low rumble before the storm. Use the force to create a barrier around it, carefully and slowly. You came close, and you have the potential. With practice, you can make any animal passive and pliable. But the cage around their perceptions is a fragile thing. Many things can break its hold. Violence, especially. All things.
Ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Let us end this.
assistance. I'm Kumis. Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day is... I still live. I'm just in a difficult situation. Do you expect me to beg? I am not going to bark. I only ask that you help a warrior face a more noble death than this. Not everything is about barter and rewards. I only ask what any warrior deserves. A chance to die for a cause, not starving and weaponless at the mercy of beasts. If you wish to aid me, then kill the boma beasts that surround this place. Let me return to my brothers. Let the honor of the deed be your reward. I will reward you for your efforts. If I make it back to the Mandalorian camp, I will see to it you are rewarded. I was a fool to ask for your aid. Leave me. Don't touch that button. It'll blow up all my charges. No!
Statement. Your actions make me proud to be your loyal droid. Ratio achieved.
HK is a perfect hype man for serial killer. Yeah, for real. He's just like, yeah, for sure, get him. Blow him up, yes. It's my boy, man. Only one that's got my back. Serial killer. Oh, man. I wonder what this damn Canuck, whatever the hell, ate that thing that we needed. Killed a lot of them. I'm gonna make shit.
Ratio achieved.
Got something for me? It's pulse converter assembly. I think that's what we needed. Nice. Oh, cool. Easy dark side influence. Too bad you can't make him a dark Jedi. Yeah, I know, that'd be sick. The first force sensitive robot ever. Even if it was a mod, that'd be sick. He's just got lightsabers, like pulls out some Grievous arm shit and his arms split. Like, you can equip 4 lightsabers. That'd be so badass. I was reading or watching a whole thing about Grievous though, and how after he died, they pretty much got the remains of his body, even though all the organic stuff and basically Grievous, as we know him, is dead. They made him into like some kind of a super assassin droid thing using his body, and he was like so efficient and stuff that they were trying to like make more droids like him, but his like neural network or whatever was so intricate that they couldn't figure out how to duplicate it or whatever, so he was like a one-of-a-kind droid. They really like cloning, so like, yeah, for real. The last, with the Mandalorian, they touch on a lot of the cloning stuff too. Thing looks like one of those dogs from Ghostbusters. Like demon hounds. Let me move, damn it. Can you all move? Can you move, Freya? Sheesh. That gotta get me some rep with the Mandalorians. They like crazy large beasts and shit. Multi-shield generator. Well, it's got a little thing on its head here. Weird. Like Mandalorian at work right now. Some people are masking and some people aren't. Yeah, for real. For real. For real. Two different factions. The left and the right side of the Mandalorians. It's a hospital, yeah.
Fallen.
It sucked wearing them because I work outside in a restaurant, like an outside restaurant on the beach in Florida, so it's like hot as balls. And wearing that mask definitely was uncomfortable, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. If it makes somebody else comfortable, I guess. I ended up getting it like 3 times. At least. Yeah. Exactly. I ended up getting it like 3 times. The first time sucked, the other 2 times weren't that bad, but even then I was never on like a ventilator or anything crazy, so I was thankful I didn't have any underlying problems beforehand.
If you head outside... I'm impressed. Too bad. Any progress with... You do? I don't know. That's pretty mercenary of you. Here's some credits. Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter? Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able to get to that.
Phase pulse converter.
Found Kumas's body yet? If he couldn't defend himself, then he got no less than he deserved. Any sign of that permacrete he was carrying? What a waste. Looks like I'll need to send a new recruit out sooner than I'd like.
Wow, that's lucky, dude. A good immune system. It's pretty damn lucky, man. Yeesh. Hours a minute. Oh, we got is it Force Storm now? And I think I unlocked. Should have unlocked one other skill I was waiting for. Oh yeah, Death Field. I like Death Field because it'll heal me. Force Storm's just badass. I got Freya or whatever the hell, she'll heal me. For meow. Yes, I should have put some stuff into Vitality or whatever it was. What does it want me to have? Jedi Knight Road. Yeah, the prototype warrior breastplate, I think I downloaded that. It's like a mod. It's pretty cute. I like it.
Shame about that permacrete. No, Kuma's too. He wasn't like...
Just let him talk to himself over there. We already know what happened to Homeboy, not since he's sitting there and pretending.
You again? Yeah, I do. I don't know what. If it were up to me, you would have been shot on sight.
Yeah, no options to tell him, well, it was up for me, I'd have cut you in half, so there's that. Sir. Aggressive. Yep. Alright, I'm almost positive that I had none. Shit. Just kept him on. That's a lab station, son of a bitch. Bro, you have a lab station in here. What the hell? Oh, come on, man. Where's the workbench?
The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakeg. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. I know, it made quite a racket. Good work. That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory. Not yet, Jedi. Find some more to do around here. There's a jungle full of trouble out there. What do you want?
Alright. Anybody else around here need some help? Somebody's grandma fell over. Need me to pick him up real quick. Anything simple. After the bed, right? Heavy syndrome. Just want to go to Onderon.
So the Jedi Order isn't completely dead. I have studied much of the Jedi since our defeat. For Mandalore! I would be honored to cross... For Mandalore! This is not a battle of peace. No. Learning from perhaps we... You talk with the sergeant. Today is his day to preside over the circle. But I want to fight you with all your skill. Victory isn't important in the battle, sir.
So, the Jedi comes to grace us. The battle circle is reserved only for real warriors. Your Jedi ways won't help you here. Jedi rely too much on their bonding powers. They lose touch of the power of their arms and feet. Without your force, would you be a match for even the lowliest of Mandalorian warriors? If you want to try and fight us on our terms, that can be arranged. We are not merchants. We are Mandalorians. The only thing gained and lost here is honor, and perhaps some skill. If you... Be careful when you ridicule a Mandalorian. If Mandalore hadn't ordered us to... Is there anything else you want to do?
What are you doing, shit? They're all like, oh, we would hurt you if we weren't told not to. It's like, good luck, bro. Good luck, bro.
You are new here, so you will fight Davro. He is young and has not been able to prove himself in battle. No weapons, no Jedi. Put your weapon away, Jedi. Don't step out of... Step into the battle circle. Now...
Here we go.
You do. Please let me.
The match between Jedi and Davril is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Davril is just a recruit. I'm not surprised you won this fight. A challenger has expressed interest in fighting you. As little honor as you have gained, it is sufficient to accept his request. Let me know if you would fight again.
Yeah, they're a little close for comfort with those freaking swords there.
Here to watch. After defeating Davril, since he is the For Mandalore! I will send a runner to Kex. Prepare yourself for your fight, Jedi. The match between Kex the Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. Here to watch a fight or to participate? You choose to fight again. Just fist and foot like your fight with Davril. Nothing else. Tagrin chooses to fight hand. The match between Jedi and Tagrin is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. The only Mandalorians left for you to fight are our champions. No one can fight a champion until they have proven themselves worthy. And it must be real proof. The kind you gain fighting foes to the death. And a champion must observe and deem your actions worthy. There are two champions in the camp, Braylor and Kelborn. Until you prove yourself in their eyes, the battle circle is closed to you.
Oh. I think I already did the quest that I'm supposed to do for. Jesus Christ, I mean, skip this fucking Christmas song. I think I can challenge Kelborn already because I did his quest.
For Mandalore!
The second scout group, you think it's unlikely that there are any more in the jungle path? It might be a good idea to find Kelborn and see what he's about. What's this? Oh, look. Throw this over the crap. God damn it. We'll just go with the... oh, okay. Yellow turn to red. Interesting. Cool. Got the squads running. Good shit. See what's over here real quick before we go out in the jungle and look for homeboy. Got a ship. Fancy. Fancy. Mandalorian gloves. Gamorrean power gauntlets. Interesting. Let's see what those do. Interesting. Need to get the heavy armor upgrade eventually. I would have known that we were supposed to talk to homeboy out in the forest before coming back, because that would have made this a lot easier. You'd have probably just been waiting there ready to fight. It's all good. He's probably relatively close out here somewhere. Hopefully, there's maybe a marker on the map. Oh.
You finally arrived, Jedi. I seek to reclaim the honor that you stole from me. I challenge you here, outside of the battle circle. This time, we fight to the death. Now you face a true Mandalorian.
Fools the face.
Ratio achieved.
I found more of their scouts. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find it? That's the way I would have handled it as well. But I had my orders. Find out anything useful from them? I'm heading back. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there.
Alright, see you there, buddy. I mean, this ought to be one of the last things I gotta do. I gotta talk to this guy at the front here. I think I might have fixed something else further in for him.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter? That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
Honestly, we kind of breezed through a lot of this. I remember taking a lot longer back in the day.
For Mandalore! Kelborn! You... The match between Jedi and Kelborn is the clear and honorable victor. You are a strong warrior, Jedi. If you take away your lightsaber and force, then our training techniques can be...
Oh. So I just slowly heal him. Interesting. That's bullshit, dude.
The match
Like, what
between
the fuck? How the fuck am I supposed to beat this guy? The hell?
For Mandalore!
Kind of both, so I got that. Warren is a version about it and refuses to fight with anything other than swords. If you're a powerhouse character yourself, you can likely win, but characters with low HP will have to either beat him down quickly with special melee attacks, or use force barrier before the fight begins to avoid most of the damage that it gets. Yet.
For Mandalore!
Decent amount of experience. There's no way I'm gonna beat dude currently. Special.
Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now. Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from Isis. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
Sorry, allergies and all that. Acting up so fierce tonight, man. Pretty much fine all day, ironically, but whatever.
Colonel Tobin is General Vaklu's right hand. Back when we were fighting Vaklu's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, Vaklu wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But Vaklu seems to have adapted well to peacetime. When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet. It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General Vaklu, has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General Vaklu during the war, and he is a worthy adversary. Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him. Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many... The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness may... We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. Isis is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it I don't blame you. There's...
Oh, the double-sided lightsaber, sick. If she had another arm, I could give it to Kreia, but, you know, missing arms and all that.
Are you ready to go to Isis yet? I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade. After the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelbor was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult
the
thing
way,
to
chat.
see.
It is the way.
Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even following them into darkness. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he betrayed you at the end, cast you down, left you broken at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. He is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3. Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Hopefully I can come back to this place. I definitely want to be able to finish that that fight.
Seems trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
Why does she not want to follow me? I don't get it. Interesting.
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Probably right.
down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square.
Don't remember this from the original game. I wonder if this is that missing.
It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world. Something you need.
Oh boy, it's pretty evil. It's pretty badass. Who knew he had it in him? Alright.
It's been a while since you've docked here, hey? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. You are human, aren't you? Your face looks... Oh, never mind. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone. Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been even slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out... Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get... Certainly. Mind what I said about the...
Mind what he says about the fucking starport visa.
In the latest news today, the Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic
military foreshadowing that we're gonna somehow lose our visa somehow.
Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel and it destroyed 15 Onderon military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
Alright. Let's see what we have. Six to 20? Jesus Christ. Looks there's no upgrades for lightsabers here though. Yep.
Yeah.
If you walk around listening to get you some new shit, bro. There. Yeah, you got yourself a fancy sword. What does this beast want?
Fair winds to you, off-worlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian? These beasts you see here are for delivery to Telos, but the Republic vessels that transport them have to wait for thorough and needlessly long searches. We have stopped gathering beasts now, but they still fill the city. For Drexel and Ryder, they have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting.
Beasts can be sensitive to the currents within cities and people.
Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark time. These beasts you see here are but the Republic vessels that transport. We have stopped. I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians are Telosian. Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sent. But our ancestors learned how to survive, and even but 2 generations ago, an Isis princess, Galia, and a great beast rider hero, Onderon. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air. Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind, and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day. No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes. Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Run! The bomber is out of control!
Fallen.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in. I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go in. What is your business on Isis? I don't think your business is any concern of mine.
Minds are often weakened when forced to follow familiar patterns, but sometimes those patterns work against you when backed by loyalty or duty. Use your power carefully. A debatable point, but what is done is done.
Not only is your business not my concern, I can't seem to remember why I'm holding you up. You're right. My questions are needless and only waste your time. Forgive me. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Calm.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, sir, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Men, let's take this spy away. Another word out of you and we can make the trip very uncomfortable.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist you? That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders. A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago. That's a long... I don't... These are troubled times. I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned... Ask around, though. Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian. The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gisco around here. They breed like mad. Gladly. Ithorians have been but the Republic... Stay out of...
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right? You are? Wait, this is not so. You think to make a joke on Gagarin? But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers...
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough...
No need to be alarmed, my far...
Lame. Trash, boy. Trash.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yomalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Dahupa, bosa kurata, go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji
chat. Probably save and log off for the night. Pretty dang good stream, I'd say. I'm getting tired. I work tomorrow.
Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinamatura.
Fereki mangradun
Tarachomos Kawanabota yuntat.
Ondalanosaka. Drum pabanaka.
Dovrekun
Adara. Kawanabota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yomalithba. Shanek ma winbok
Tarachomos sincho kavavol. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawan.
Dawansha mori konsova. Mawani dincho.
Tonghite mosi jochia yum. Kawanabota yuntatanga kinama. Kawanabota yu.
Not lying. Alright, chat. It has been a pleasure. I appreciate you guys showing up. B-Flip, welcome to the Kush Squad. You guys are great for showing some support and keep me busy. Keeping me company. But yeah, we'll catch you guys more than likely tomorrow night after work. If I'm not too tired for some kind of stream, Call of Duty, maybe 2 or 3 more hours of this. We'll see what we're feeling, but appreciate you guys showing up. You guys have been great. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.